the so-called backlash for Paper Mario is still continuing. So if you do not know the story already, basically in the Japanese version and the EU version, okay, Vivian was considered either a femboy or a trans character. Either way, these people, either way, they'll be upset because, in the US version, the 2004 version, Vivian was essentially to be, oh, she's a woman. Okay, that's it. She's not anything else. Okay, they basically hid the truth from everybody. And now these people now found out that, oh, the character's actually trans or a femboy. Either way, these people are upset. These people are angry because they can't stand any sort of representation. Again, the character has always been depicted this way, even in the original game. And it's funny, these people are now upset over it. Like, I find it both sides. They get offended over the smallest things. Like the left, they get offended over, the word, all these words, so they demand these words be removed. I made a video about it. But it's funny, the right, they get offended basically because the LGBT community exists. Okay? Like I don't really support, like I'm not gonna go on my way to support the LGBT community like a lot of people say you have to. I do accept them, I do acknowledge them. I will, defend them if it needs be, obviously. But I'm not gonna go around, going around in marches like these people do. But yeah, I think, we don't live in the 1950s anymore. And of course, these people really want they really want things to go back to how it was in the 1950s. Okay, unfortunately for them, the world has basically accepted the LGBT community. The world, at least the US, Europe, Latin America, Japan, most countries allow LGBT people basically to exist. It's only a minority of countries, I believe, that still criminalize LGBT communities as well. As the title says, I am dropping the game! I will not be playing any further! A bit of context, I was 17 when the original Friday Door came out. It's a what's past the game. This game has quite okay, this is actually but this crafted game of so iconic process of death. JRPGs makes JRPGs boring. Mario game is much more complex and deep than any Mario game. A Mario Nintendo game with actual plot. Have you played Fire Emblem? Have you played Xenoblade? Okay. Yeah, I know a lot of Nintendo games, the plot is barely existent, like Kirby games. Like, there's a Kirby game where Kirby really goes after King Dedede because his cake was stolen. Like, yeah, Nintendo games are not really known for the plot. They're known for the gameplay, okay? That's what Nintendo games are all about. There are some Nintendo games that are not Fire Emblem or Xenoblade, with more complex plots like Metroid or some of the earlier Pokemon games. But yeah, Nintendo games are not really known for the plot. It's all about the gameplay, and that's how it's always been. September 14th of last year, Nintendo announced I was overjoyed the idea of Thousand Door giving new lives, updated graphics and performance, a whole new generation who didn't open the GameCube to experience for the first time. Wonderful. I'm looking forward to it. 2 days ago, I posted for you this over info about the game. I've been playing it with literally everything I've wanted. A faithful remake. I just can't. Oh yeah, because they want to make the game faithful. This guy's upset they made the game faithful to the original versions of the game as well. The original Japanese version of the game depicts Vivian as either trans or femboy. Of course, it could be either, but either way, these people have been pissed off either way because femboy is, kind of a subcategory of the trans because, of course, it's a boy that looks like a woman, which basically, they don't, basically, it's a I would consider like a subcategory of trans. Basically, a femboy would be a subcategory because there's still a boy that looks like a woman. Okay. I cannot deal with this! Nintendo has made a mockery of both themselves and the fans of this move! Out of after this released, an otherwise perfect game ruined with politics! I have absolutely zero desire to continue playing this game after this. Zero! I knew this little issue before I bought the game. I had no idea how bad it would be, how bad I would feel. Oh yeah, character being not straight or not normal really offends you in a game. I guess you don't want to look at all of the games that are being released on the PlayStation or Xbox, like, especially Spider-Man 2, this guy would not be able to play through that whole game after seeing one pride flag in the game. This guy would go like, this is just so funny. They have to be used by my childhood! And I can't even get every from Nintendo. I hate Nintendo so much. I feel betrayed and disrespected. Because a character is not straight, this is what offends you? Yeah, this is just pretty hilarious. This guy is really offended because a character, which, again, in the US 2004 version, they did censor it to the character being just a normal woman. But basically, in all the other versions of the game, the character is either trans or a femboy. Basically, that was one of the two. And, you know, and yeah. That was how it was in the original one, and yeah, that is it about this video, and yeah, these people will get upset over the smallest of things, as well. Yeah, I bet this guy would freak out if he found out what Birdo truly is. Yeah, this guy would be freaked out. Again, Birdo's one, I don't really like Birdo all too much. I think Birdo is like one of the creepiest Mario characters, but yeah, this guy would be freaked out basically over the whole Birdo thing. And people are like, what about Birdo? So here was the original Mario 2 manual for Birdo. This guy would have freaked out over this. I am surprised the Phantom Menace has not found out about this. He thinks he's a girl. He spits ace from his mouth. He'd rather be called Birdetta. And yeah, basically, Birdo has been retconned to just be a girl. But basically, in the original manual, Birdo was the first trans video game character, basically. Okay? And technically, if they really hate trans characters so much, then why were they so obsessed with Bowsette? Okay, Bowsette is literally a trans character. Okay, because Bowser is a male character. Okay, these guys didn't figure out over Bowsette. They were like obsessed over Bowsette. Okay, but Bowsette is a trans character because Bowser is a male turning into a female using a power up. Okay, I get it was like a joke, but Bowsette is considered a trans character because Bowsette is a male turning into a female. Yeah, that's about this video here. Goodbye.